Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here for session number 2 of qualifying night here in One Hub Racing. Yes, I am back again. It is I've been Mike, and I'm joined once again by Jamie. But this time we have a special guest in here with us. He finished P4 in the Drivers' Championship in Tier 2 last season. Is Colin R. Mason joining us in the party? How are you doing, Col?
Evening, Mike. Evening, all. Yeah, very good. Yeah, a lot of people say very special guest, but that's a different story altogether. No, I'm looking forward to this tonight. So I'm hoping to be in the P1. So my time was a low 25.8. So I want to see how close anyone can get to Miltos as well with a 27.0.
Yeah, 25.0.
25.0.
25.0. Yeah.
Well, this appears to be the lobby for it, because a lot of Tier 1 drivers from last season in this lobby. Of course, J. Cole, the defending champion, obviously Larkin, who has always been a constant in terms of Tier 1 from my knowledge, and of course, Carl Mendelis, a very quick driver, coming through to race again.
Yep. Cam Mendelis actually when we used to do ACC, used to race in that ACC league. He's actually a 2-time ACC champion, but now he's going to be making his One Hub Racing F1 debut. And yeah, I'm very excited how he does, because I know he's quite a quick driver.
I'm looking forward to seeing IRT Boom G, see what lap time he can do. I've raced with him in the past, very quick driver, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what he can do.
Of course, once again, it is a 30-minute practice session, so we are going to see the guys come out setting their lap times. Of course, the quicker the lap times, the better your opportunities of being placed in a higher tier. And of course, we are seeing, once again, a lot of drivers coming out on a set of the medium compound tyres. And interestingly, your teammate is out here on a set of hards.
That's an interesting call.
Yeah, my former teammate from last season. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit of a weird one, obviously. Yeah, don't know why you'd do that, because obviously he hasn't selected the medium. He obviously hasn't selected the right tyre option, because if you set the harder tyre option, you get 5 sets of hard softs and 1 set of mediums. So yeah, that's rather interesting. Obviously, he's going to give himself less time to do a quick lap on the soft tyres. There's only one guy out on softs, I believe, and that is Boom J. Even though it says soft, but it says softs on my screen. But yeah, he's actually out on medium. Oh, I've got the right selection now. It showed softs for some reason. He's actually out. Actually, Miami and Larkin are both out on soft tyres, and I believe Larkin is about to start a lap.
Yeah, I'm currently on board with Old-Dog Shelby, who is going to be the first man to set a lap time. He is coming through Abbey Farm and into Village now. He's out there on a set of the medium compound tyres, so this is just going to be a sighter lap, I think, from Old-Dog.
Yeah, he ran a bit deep there, he didn't have the ideal line. And he's on medium ERS, and I don't overtake. There's a mixture of medium overtake and hot lap drivers can use. Obviously, the combination. It's interesting what's the quickest. What do you think, Colin? What do you think is the quickest way of doing a lap of practice? Do you think it's overtake or hot lap?
I think the quickest way is to put it in hot lap, and then for a brief second out of the slow corners, just slightly use a bit of the overtake button. But you've got to be careful, because you can run out, and if your ERS runs out altogether before the line, you're going to lose acres. So, from the experience that I had, just put it in hot lap mode, and then coming out of the slow corners, just dab a bit of overtake, just to help with a bit of acceleration.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, Old-Dog, he is on a flying lap, but he does have his teammate Larkin on a set of softs directly behind him, just actually ghosting through him. So Larkin able to catch up and overtake the fellow Haas driver as he comes through a club. Larkin will be the first man to set a lap time as he approaches now, and it's going to be a 26.8 to get underway.
Yeah, I think he was distracted slightly by it was definitely lost time. I think it was just, even though he could drive through the car, I think that is definitely a distracting thing. I think Larkin did lose a bit of time in in Stoke because of that. So I think Larkin could definitely go quicker than that. As Lawrence has done obviously our P3 tier champion last season, he's done a 27.6 on the mediums. Not a bad lap time on the mediums, I'd say, for him. As J. Cole, our top tier champion last season, was a 26.6.
Wow, first lap on cold tyres and not a rubber track as well. That's a belter.
That's good, yeah. He's on course for 25, I think, towards the end of the session.
Miami popping up into P3 with a 27.4. There'll be quite a bit of time still there as Bumjay there on the set of the mediums. The driver you were keen to keep an eye on, Cole. He pops up into P3 with a 27.3 on the set of the mediums.
Ooh, that's a solid lap on the mediums as well. I think I can see quite a few 25s being popped in at the end of the session.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I think this is a faster lobby than the last lobby, so yeah, I can definitely see that for sure. There's a lot of guys. There's especially like by Bumjay on their medium tyres. There's Fozzie Bear is on who's that jumped up? Someone else has jumped up there too. Oh, that's Zhao in the McLaren, a 27.9 on the slot to start the session.
Fozzie Bear out there on a lap. Waitsy has just started a lap as well, so we'll probably come on board with him later in this lap. Fozzie Bear through Cop's Corner now. Takes a nice line through there. Did lift off a bit, so maybe not feeling as confident yet in the grip on the track, but coming through Maggots and Beckett's. And now exiting through Chapel. Middle sector split is going to be a 1 minute 4.5. It's going to be quite some way off the times of J. Cole and Larkin, but...
no, that's not a quick lap. Fozzie Bear's a bit moment there. Fozzie Bear is the season... I believe he's a former champion of One Hub Racing. He's a season 19, I believe, podium tier champion. So yeah, he has a passing league, but his new back to F1 game of 28.8. I think he can go better than that. I think that was just a bit of a sighter lap for him. I'm pretty sure he can improve on that lap time.
And Waitsy in the middle sector, a 102.8, so that gives you an indication on how far up Waitsy is right now in comparison to Fozzie's lap time as you come through the club section now. Waitsy to the line, what's it going to be for the RDR man? And it's a 26.3.
That's a good lap. 23 minutes to go, that's an impressive lap.
Yeah, that's a really good lap.
As I just jumped on board with Hooky, and he's had a big moment through Maggots and Beckett's. And Nathan is redefining the track here in Silverstone.
Yeah, he's taking an interesting line through Magnus Beckett's there, and obviously he's in the gravel trap on the exit of Chapel, and I think he's trying to get back to the pits. Obviously, there's no way to do this. There's plenty of time to get laps in. It's a bit of a funny one, but thankfully damage is off, so you won't be able to total your car. But yeah, he's testing out the track limits for sure there.
I mean, I think he's redefining the track in its entirety right there. But
yeah, definitely.
Right, so your teammate from last season, Jamie Oles, is out there now, and he's chucked on a set of the mediums, so he's not going to the soft set. He's done hards, and now he's on mediums.
He wanted to try out the full range of tyres, of course. Yeah, and obviously, me and Oles had a difficult season last season. Obviously, we were in the P2 tier, and we were I think we did quite well, considering our pace level in that tier. We were a little bit out of our depth. We did finish last in the constructors, but we weren't too far behind some other teams. We had some good moments. We had some good races. Between us, and yeah, he's a good guy, and I wish him well for the qualifying, right? But yeah, he just need to I'll advise him to go in the pits and put some softs on for sure.
Do you think that experience, James, of racing against quicker drivers last season will help you now in this season?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. I think last season, I think I learned a lot of watching guys on qualifying laps and stuff. And I think because obviously sometimes starting in midfield, I had some good qualifying, and I found myself shuffled to the back because the guys that started races, they're a lot more aggressive. I think I've learned how to deal with lap one a bit more now. So I think I'll take that experience, and I think I'll be a better racer. And obviously getting like a top 8 or top 10 in a tier like that, sort of meant more to get the podium in like a bottom tier, because you have to work so hard for it. But yeah, I think I definitely have improved as a driver because of it, and I think my racecraft will be better as.
100%.
Yeah, and as long as I won't have to follow you on the grid at Silverstone anymore and get a jump start. So
for people who aren't aware of it, I did the world's biggest bottle in the last race of season 22 and jumped the start. I was actually closer to going out on the 4th light than the 5th light, and unfortunately Jamie followed me. So we both got a jump start.
I think I might have possibly be your engineer in that race as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking, Colin gets good start, so I'll follow him, and then I'll be alright. And then, one time I shouldn't have watched. I watched your car after the lights. Yeah, not the.
Unfortunately,
my dad gave me a
see an arm with a big improvement. A 26
yes, good lap.
flat.
Nice.
That's
Very
an impressive
nice.
lap time there. Yeah.
And I believe Larkin just improved a 26.4, gets himself ahead of J. Cole. And we are seeing drivers either just gearing up for a lap or just finishing their lap right now. Sharky out there on a lap, does have a carry ahead of him with less than 10% ERS. Miami, I think, is just going around trying to get his eye in. I don't think he's really pushing as of yet. Bum J about to start a lap, so we'll actually stay on board with Bum J. He's in the Aston Martin. A lot of time out there that he can gain. Of course, he set that lap on the medium compound tyres, so be interesting to see how much time he gains on a set of softs. 26 flat is the time to beat in the session so far, set by C Unarmed, and we'll see if Bum J can go ahead and beat that as he begins his lap now.
Oh, I'm looking forward to
Yeah, I
seeing
think
this.
we can go very close.
Lovely through Abbey Farm and now into Village. Bit of a slide on entry, but he's able to handle it very well as we go through the loop and now into entry. And DRS wide open as João Pina goes on provisional top with a 25.2.
Woof.
Yeah, that's 2 tenths off Miltos's time. So yeah, we are getting some competitors up there, which you want to see. You want to see a few guys challenging Miltos, and maybe we might have some good battles there. As Bum J missed his first sector timing beam, so let's see how does it come through the exit Cops, approaching Margaret Speckett and Chapel. This is such an amazing set of corners, so easy to make a mistake though, and look how much committed he's on the entry. This looks incredible through there. He's going to hit that second time beam now. How far up is he? He's a second up, so he could be on course for maybe a low 26, high 25 here. He's coming through Cops Court. It's coming through Stowe, sorry. That's a good exit there. Now he's going to approach the final 2 corners. So easy to lock up a wheelie or make a mistake or run a little bit too deep. He has a bit of a moment there, I believe. Crossline now, what can he do? It's a 26.3. I don't think he had the cleanest of final sectors there.
No,
he
definitely not.
didn't quite get the line in the club chicane. But still a good lap. We've still got 17 minutes to go as well, so the track's still going to warm up a bit. Clean up.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nathan, I believe, has improved on his lap time from the first session, so it's good going from Nathan in Red Bull, improving on his previous lap. And obviously we got Funky right now in the Williams in his first sector split, and we're going to see, and he's a 10th up.
Yeah, his best lap on medium, so this should be a big improvement for the Williams man. We should see the time improving every sector. Yes.
Yep. Everyone in the lobby now on a set of soft tyres, and we'll see as the session winds down, the track is going to be rubbered in, more grip available, and we'll see at the end of the session we should be seeing the maximum from all these drivers out here on the track. But Funky right now through Maggots, Beckett and Chapel.
There's a bit of a mistake there.
Yeah, very deep through there, but he's still just under 3 tenths up on his time, but he definitely would have lost a huge amount coming down the hangar straight in towards Stowe.
Yeah, it's such a difficult section.
He's in the pits, yeah. Right. He had to gather it up there, lost a load of time, and obviously he thought I can't be on finish a lap coming, and maybe he's sort of three. I think he's still got 3 runs left with 15 minutes to go. So yeah, he's still got three more shots at it. So yeah, he could definitely improve on that lap time for sure.
Trying to look to see who's on a flying lap. Waitsy's on a invalidated lap, so he's not on a flyer. I believe Lawrence right now, first sector split, he's 2 seconds off, so he's not on a flyer. Fozzie
Bear.
Yep, I believe he's on a flyer.
Let's see if he can improve on his previous lap time. He should.
Waitsy and Lukey, last year's P2 teammates, just 10.5 separating them. With Waitsy on a 26.1, that's a really good lap. That's improved from the first lobby too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Waits has been practicing a lot. He wants to, and obviously he was frustrated the other day about his time. I think he'd be happy with that lap, and I think he maybe he can maybe fancy getting them running them 25s towards the end of the session. As Fozzie Bear's a couple of attempts up, this may get him in the mid 28s, which again it's going to be an improvement. But I don't think he'll be fully happy with that as he gets the curb lock there in club. I think he lost time there for sure.
Yeah, you've got to hit in that sausage curb. It really throws the car off. But he handled it quite well though, he caught it. And it's going to be 28.3.
Yep, half a second improvement for Fozzie Bear, but more time out there to find, and obviously as the session goes on, the times will improve. Ols 3 times up in the first sector, just being overtaken by a Ferrari midway through Brooklyn, so
that's Sharky.
Yep, Sharky just ahead, both of them on flying laps. Now this could be quite off-putting for both drivers if they are level with each other in terms of a lap time. Yeah, but Sharky pulls marginally ahead here.
Well, that's going to be off-putting.
Yeah, you don't want to have a car so Magnus Beckett, you don't want a car so even if collisions are off, that is still really off-putting as Ols. He's 8 temps up, so he's on a good lap here. He's going to improve significantly in his lap time, and he may be, I don't know if he still gets 16 effect with collisions off, I'm not sure, but he seemed to gain a bit in the straight there as the Ferrari makes absolute haulics of still there, and Ols gets by again, and he's going to cross there now. Where can this put him? Can this put him quite close to lap I set? I'm not sure, let's have a look. No, he's about a second off what I set there. He's a 28.1.
Yeah, and I think
he ran out of ERS as well, I think there, Mike, as well.
Yeah, so I was about to say, ran out of deployment very early on as he was coming down the hangar straight. So that's definitely going to be a thing for him to rectify in laps to come. Jack leaving it in overtake as he comes through what's called the loop and entry, and that is very brave to leave overtake on in those corners.
Yeah.
You don't really want to be running overtake there. You want to be focusing on traction, not maximum speed through there.
Yeah, and he's obviously going to run out before the end of the lap.
Yeah, it's not.
Well.
Yeah, not the best. No, that's not that. I think maybe.
Hairy, scary going through there with his overtake on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's through Magnussen Beckett's now, and I think he possibly might have backed off slightly. And actually, no, he's 9.7 seconds up. But of course, his previous lap time was a 1:41.2.
Yeah,
so
that's expect that sort of improvement after a 1:41. But yeah, see, not the best. I think he must have forgotten his overtake was on, I guess, and.
Just notice Kanam's done a 25.713.
That's good.
A great lap from Kanam.
The McLarens are flying at the moment.
McLaren 1-2, if only.
Yeah, Giacomondo 1:30, so it is a big improvement. But I think he could definitely find a lot more time if he gets his ERS all sorted, because his ERS roads weren't correct there.
Yeah, and that's going to be the main thing for these guys, just making sure that they have their ERS usage in check. Obviously, J. Cole just finished a lap, and I don't think it was an improvement from J. Cole. He's still only 26.6. We got Nathan coming through Stowe now, and we're going to see if he can improve. He is running low on fuel, and he is running low in terms of ERS usage, but he should have enough to get him to the line without using any deployment, and he'll cross, and it's going to be a 26.8. So Nathan in this second session has definitely improved on the first.
Yeah, and that's another great lap from Nathan.
No, he's definitely
really
Sean.
good.
And Funky in the Williams also improved by 8 tenths to 27.2. So yeah, the guys are finding a lot of lap time now. Obviously, I think
And
everybody.
that's a good example as well of how to use your ERS properly. Because he just as he crossed the line, it was just about to go empty, which is exactly how you want it. And easier said than done to do as well.
Yeah. Giles on the flying lap now. He's approaching Magnus and Beckett. Let's see if he's going to improve further on his best lap of the session. Obviously not the best lap overall so far, but what's the second set going to be? Oh, he's actually down his lap time, so he must have made a mistake. Oh, it's an in lap. It must be an in lap, I guess.
He's got nothing left in that ERS tank, so he's done for now. Boom J, 6.5 seconds off his time. He's going to be heading back into the pits. Waitsy, I believe, on a lap. Of course, he's done a 26.1 so far. He's going to be looking to try and break into the 25s here. Very nice through Cop's corner now into Maggots and Beckett. So easy to get this wrong. So easy just to take a little bit too much curb and get an invalidation and go deep. And big snap of oversteer.
Oh no, he's messed. That's a big mistake. Yeah, these lap 30 gone now. Rageman yet to set a lap. He's on a lap now. Let's see what he can do. Rageman, obviously a member of the admin team. I believe he's a steward. As I said, Colin, obviously now you're a steward this season. What are you looking for this season in terms of driving, racing in your role as a steward? As a good lap there by Rageman.
Well, in all fairness, from my experience at One Hub, the driving has always been really, really good. Lots of respect between the drivers. Very few stewards penalties, to be fair. Obviously, with One Hub, there's a couple of rules that we have that some other leagues don't have. We don't ready up at the strategy screen, and that's only for the host to do. And another one as well is obviously getting your task data right. So if any of you drivers are unsure about all these rules for One Hub, there is a section in the Discord for all the tutorial videos. Shows you all there about what we expect from you with on track and off track as well. But I'm really looking forward to season 23 now. It's going to be very tight. I think it's going to be really interesting. Obviously, we have a few sprint races as well, which will spice it up a bit as well. And obviously, we also got the engine penalty, where each driver has to take one of them as well. So that's going to be interesting.
Absolutely, yes. I was just on board with Truth, and I think you just saw that on stream call. I was just about to say, Waitsy in the chat, obviously in the pits at the moment, he's saying this 26-0 is avoiding me.
Yeah, he's
desperate for it.
Yeah.
I think when I was on board him, it looked as though he was. I think Waitsy will correct me on this, but it looked as though that he was 2 tenths up after sector 1 on his 26-1.
Locked in. Oh, I just could not get the traction down in the club and loses the time. Loses his lap. Miami, I believe, improved his lap time, and he's up into 6th with a 26.3. A lot of competitive lap times here in terms of a spread throughout the grid. Obviously, you got João Pina at the moment, who's quite considerably up ahead, but then you got like CNM. But then after that, Bump J all the way down to Lawrence. Only 4 tenths separating those drivers.
Yes, really close, isn't it? Really, really close this session.
Yeah.
Quinn in the chat is saying that Piana's going to be giving Miltos a run for his money. Certainly will do with lap times like that. It's going to be very close between those two.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to see if this man can improve on his lap time. He's currently 2nd in this session. Done a 25.7. We're going to see if he can improve, and he's marginally up in the first sector, C unarmed.
Yeah, he's had a great first sector there. Can he keep it together throughout the whole lap? He's about 0.8 up at the minute.
Looks like he's wearing a Senna-themed helmet, or maybe.
We're going to see what CNR can do as he approaches Maggots and Beckett here. and it's looking very smooth.
That Ferrari.
Would have put him off slightly, but yeah, he's marginally down now on his lap time. Can he find anything in the final sector? Is there enough time here to close up to put João Pina under pressure? And there's a big moment, and he's lost it, and that is him back into the pits. Going to reset and go again.
Yeah, he should have time to go again, yeah, but I think he got a little bit distracted by that Ferrari, and I think maybe just a little bit frustrated. Obviously, he had a good first sector, thinking things were great, and then he just maybe lost his head a little bit towards the lap there. And he's still got time to go again, but
Bum J, improvement there from Bum J, moves up to a 25.9.
Waitsy's up.
Yep, Waitsy marginally up in the middle sector. Going to get a bit of a tow down the hanger straight, but runs very wide on the exit, and yet he comes into the pits.
Yeah,
he is.
He's getting frustrated.
Yeah,
he's on the edge.
He's getting frustrated. Waitsy is right now. Waitsy is he's behaving like Michael Schumacher back in the day when he had the collision with Coulthard. He has lost his head.
Oh.
yeah. He's storming into
João Pina there with a 25 flat.
Wow.
What a lap time!
I forgot what the exact lap time of Mick Miltos was in the first session. It was 25.0, but I forgot what the hundredths were. So, but yeah, that is amazing. I don't think he'll have time to come in and go again. I think that's him done for the session. But yeah, that is an incredible lap time. We've got two guys there with the 25.0s.
Quinn in the chat says Miltos did a 25.080.
Oh, so 14 thousandths. Wow, that is incredibly tight. Silverstone isn't a short track either. It's quite a decent length track, so yeah, that is quite incredible.
Well, I know Hookie's aiming for a 26.9. He's currently on a 27.174.
Yep, not a huge amount there for Hookie to reach his target, but it's one thing to set a target, it's another thing to go ahead and achieve it. Hookie will have to be out on track at the right time and have the right lap to get that time that he needs, as it is incredibly close. Like the two quickest times we've seen, both 25.0s, and then behind that the countless drivers we've seen in the mid 25s to high 25s.
Yeah,
it makes a very competitive grid so far for top tier.
Yes, definitely. It's going to be very, very close. I'm wondering whether maybe a 26 flat might make top tier. Obviously, we'll have to see if any more drivers secure a 25 lap time, but it's going to be close.
I don't think we can put that extra pressure on Waitsy at the moment. He's gagging for that 26 flat. Don't tell him that could be the cut-off as well.
No, he's got
break him.
He's got one. I think there might be a high chance you might see Waitsy in one of the next two sessions. I think he's desperate. I think he's desperate. He's going to try and use all the time. He might be in private sessions later as well. I think he's going to make it his mission, I think, to get that lap time.
Bumjay in the chat saying he messed up the final sector, RIP, and he says lovely comso. We appreciate that, Bumjay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good lad, Bumjay. Obviously, I've
man.
raced him in other leagues as well. This is going to be his one hub debut now, so hoping that he does really well. Oh, Rachel has a big moment on the last corner.
Yeah, absolutely, and Larkin just beginning his lap. Of course, Larkin 26.4 right now. He's the guy that I think can get into the 25, so we'll stay on board and I'll see if he is able to do it. Of course, everyone out there on out laps or on a cool down lap as it currently stands. We are just over 1.5 minutes left in the session, as Larkin with this first sector split as he approaches Brooklands and Luffield marginally up. Yep,
another former champion. One of Racing Larkin.
Yeah, went for a wide line on entry into Brooklands to try and get a good run in towards Luffield, and now it's all about Cops. Can he keep it in check? Flat out 7th gear, and he's just got the turn in wrong there. but he is still somehow still on a valid lap.
Oh, no, that's valid. He was clearly 4 wheels off the track, but there we go.
And again,
Just early, didn't he?
Yeah, he just took a little bit too much of the inside curb, a little bit more than what he would have wanted to, and it's just offset him, sent him a little bit too wide on the exit.
I've done that mistake countless times. It's so easy to do. Just get a little bit greedy on the entry, and obviously you're never going to carry this. You're never going to get it, make the track. You're never going to make the exit at the corner. So wait to see, can he improve? Or he's slightly down. But if he can get a good last sector going, then maybe he can get.
Is he going to get the point zero?
26 zeros.
Oh, he's invalidated it.
Oh, he's going to be kicking himself. He's going to finish lap, see if he can do it, even if it's invalid. But he's frustrated himself.
Hopefully he'll put in the chat to see what it would have been.
26.1.00 I saw there, so he's still... Miami does a 26.0 though.
Yep, Miami 26.0.
J. Cole's 3/10 up.
Yep, he's 3/10 up in the middle sector. Let's see what he can do through the club section. Breaking down third gear, the gear of choice. Drivers now finishing their laps. J. Cole to the line. And it's going to be a 26 flat, and this is going to annoy. This will definitely annoy Waits even more, seeing these drivers doing 26 zeros in front of him. Yep. CN Arms with an improvement there, 25.5. So a good lap from him.
That's a superb lap.
I'm odd with Zhao in the second. He's about to finish the second sector. Let's see what he can do. Can he improve? What's his lap time going to be? He is...
Oh, he's marginally up. Less than enough to take the quickest lap away from Miltos if he can carry this through the final sector.
It's like they're driving different cars to me, these guys. It's like they're driving different formula to me, how quick they can go through these corners.
Do you know what it is? They got the Williams engine from 2014. Oh my god, a 24.9.
24.9. There we go. We finally reached 24s. A great lap there behind the McLaren man.
Astonishing.
Wow.
That is astonishing.
4.9 from Zhao Pina. Incredible. I have no words.
Yeah. No, it's just amazing. In a practice session, the practice session is about a good half-second slower than a qualifying session. So yeah, that is amazing.
That really is brilliant.
I think I could cut every corner and still not get into the 24s.
No, definitely not. There's I run through the order again for you there. We've got Zhao Pino with that incredible 24.9. CN Unarmed, a 25.5, making it a McLaren 1-2. Boom J, good lap by him in third. Miami in fourth. J. Cole, our reigning top-tier champion, in fifth place. Wait, seen sixth, still can't get them 26.9s. Lukey, as always, right behind him. Larkin in 8th. A good back there by Lawrence, the P3 champion. Nathan in 10th. Impressed by that good improvement. Hook in 11th. Exemplar in 12th. Rageman in 13th. Sharky in 14th. The Returning Truth in 15th. Alls in 16th. Fozzie Bear 17th. Jack, he did improve there over 28.5. Odd Shelby in 28.7, and Cam Entlis left the session early and never got back in again.
Ooh. I kind of wish he put in the stream that he needed an invite, because we would have shot him an extra invite.
Yeah, we would have fired one in.
Yeah, so that is gonna bring an end to session number 2. The Welsh Canadian in the chat saying doing no assist, that's my excuse. I mean, I would say it's an excuse, but Silverstone's the easiest track to do no assist on, so there's no excuse really.
That's it. But, yeah.
I'm joking, Welsh Canadian. But yeah, hopefully in the next
Massive
session.
respect though to you, mate. Well done.
Yeah, it's great to see drivers removing assist to challenge themselves even more. But we'll be back in around 10 minutes for session number 3. And yep, we'll see you then, guys. So in a bit.
Goodbye, all.